Good afternoon, it's Kristen here, and we are here with weekly wellness check-in where we address wellness issues on specific issues such as fitness, nutrition, health issues, specific conditions. So today we're celebrating the fall season, so we're going to be making a pumpkin smoothie. So all of the ingredients that we've chosen to put in this smoothie are going to handle a few things. The health benefits are going to be to help lower or control the blood glucose in the body. Also, we're going to choose the items based on what helps inflammation in the body, because in many cases inflammation can lead to problems in the body, further problems in the body, and lead to disease. So we really want to handle the inflammation in our bodies and the blood pressure and the insulin levels in our bodies. So things like it will help with losing weight to watch these things. It will help with specific conditions such as diabetes. So things to consider when you're choosing your foods, and you can get creative with these smoothies. So starting with the coconut milk and the spinach, the coconut milk is going to be a great electrolyte, but it also aids in repair of tissue. So it's going to be a really great thing to have for post-workouts and add that into your diet. The spinach is going to be full of the vitamins that we expect. We love spinach, and we have spinach salads. You can have sauteed spinach with garlic, and love the garlic, and with the onions and olive oil and that sort of thing. So you can get it other ways if you don't want to put it into your smoothie and you're choosing maybe another type of green to put into your smoothie. So this is going to be like a green-orange smoothie. So now, as far as the spinach is concerned, it does also help with the blood glucose levels in your body, and it has been shown to help with asthma risk, and it does help with that. So we are using this as our base, these two things. And what I did was I already blended it, and it's already ready to go. It's a good idea to blend your greens with your liquid first, because then you don't get that chunkiness that you might get if you were to have, say, a kale that's even more coarse than a spinach or a dandelion leaf. So that is why we did that. So it's already blended. Now we're moving on to the pumpkin, the star player of the smoothie. And this is chock full of the beta-carotene. And we know that beta-carotene is very good for our eye health, and it's very good for our health, but understanding that the body converts this beta-carotene into vitamin A. And when that happens, you have more vitamin A in your body, you're going to produce more white blood cells. And more white blood cells mean more immune system boost, which is going to fight infection. So those white blood cells are going to really fight infection. So it's going to be really beneficial to include foods that have carotene in them. It lowers the blood pressure also, and also it's going to balance the levels in the liver, the glucose. Okay, so really good to find foods that have beta-carotene in them. Now this pumpkin is pumpkin puree. And they have 100% pumpkin puree, and they also have a pumpkin pie. So please be sure to read your labels and just make sure, because the pumpkin pie is going to have a little bit more sugar, of course. So you really want to read your labels and do yourself a service and read those labels and make sure you're not adding more sugar to your diet. Okay, so moving on to avocado, and that's going to help give you a little bit more of a creaminess in it. So typically people feel really strongly either way on avocado. Either you really like it or you don't. You don't really taste it as much, but it is a valuable thing to add to your smoothies. This monounsaturated fat is going to be really great for you. Now, it's going to really help with reducing inflammation in the body, and I've just cut up less than a half a cup into this. What's great about avocado is it helps you absorb the antioxidants in your body, because a lot of times we take in a lot of antioxidants and we just release it out of our body. So we really want to be able to absorb these things. So having more avocado will help you absorb that. So also I'm adding a little bit of banana to this. because I feel like it gives it a little bit more sweetness, and it's going to give you more potassium. It's going to really help in any type of post-workout type of thing. In a lot of events, we have the bananas and the waters and things like that that are going to help you with your recovery. Okay, so moving on to the spices, we're going to be adding cinnamon to our recipe, and cinnamon is such a valuable thing to add to your recipes. So I'm putting in a teaspoon of this, and it's going to help lower your blood sugars and your blood pressure, and it does lower your insulin resistance, so it's again good for diabetes, and it's good for inflammation, especially for headaches and pain and that sort of thing. And so it's going to be a valuable thing to add to your smoothies, to your oatmeals, to anything. It also helps with your circulation. So before a workout, you know, having some type of cinnamon maybe in your diet is definitely a great thing to consider, because it's just going to help your circulation for your workout, right? And then if you really want to make this more spice, you can add the nutmeg and the clove. So these are good things to add just for flavor, because you don't really want to add sugar. You can want to really add more spice, right? All right, so now I've made a paste with chia seed, and it's really a good idea to add water to this chia seed, and then the remaining amount you can stick in the fridge and use for another time. But it just helps with the absorption. And chia seed is the runner seed, it's called. That's another name for it, because it helps you with your hydration, and it helps you. So once it's in this form, they found that if you do this type of paste, it's more easily absorbed into the body, which is going to be great. And there's quercetin in chia seed, just like it is in berries and apples and grapes and onions and things like this. That is going to help you with the inflammation and with histamines in your body, and with this allergy season going on, and it's been so crazy, so many people are having issues with their allergies. So having more food that has quercetin in it is going to help you with your histamine levels, which, you know, so in many cases the asthma can turn, or the allergy can turn into an asthma problem. So really taking good care of that and being mindful of that. Now, if you want to do this mid-afternoon, because I find that, you know, rising early by the mid-afternoon, you need a little pick-me-up. And, you know, it's great to have something that tastes great and gives you a lot of nutrients, gives you some energy. I'm going to put protein in mine. Now, you might find that when you put powder in these, you know, these smoothies, you might need to put a little bit more liquid. So you're going to have to figure out, you know, what works for you, of course, and you're going to, you know, kind of fine-tune what you want in your smoothie. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this up and leave this as it is. All of the items, again, are coconut milk, spinach, pumpkin, avocado, banana, cinnamon, and chia seed, and protein if you choose it, are going to help with that blood glucose levels, with the diabetes. It's going to help with the weight loss. It's going to help with inflammation. It's going to help lower your triglycerides, cholesterol, the blood pressure. So adding things like this gradually into your day and having this little pit stop afternoon snack is really a great way of taking care of your body, and you can take on anything that comes your way. So if you have any questions, or you have anything that you've added to this, or you have any feedback and try different things and different combinations, I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, and I hope you have a blessed weekend. Namaste and ciao.